Murder of the unborn is ending. Is this a prerequisite for the third great awakening? Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about and share with you how positive things are taking place to be able to end abortion. Check it out. And one thing that Lou Engle just talked about before we went to break, you got to hear that thing again. He talked about, God's revealing to him about the ending of abortion. And we've been saying for quite some time. And where we picked it up from is when God began to speak it prophetically from Mike Bickle and International House of Prayer in Kansas City. Dear God, end abortion, send revival. Because the truth is there a great awakening or true national revival without stopping the bloodshed of innocent children?
50+ million children have been aborted since 1974, Roe versus Wade.
So they're like prerequisites. We got to stop killing and sacrificing children to Molech, if you would. That's exactly what's happening. And just say it's illegal. Well, look, we got a president that's pro-life.
That's right.
That life is winning again, as Vice President Mike Pence said. The president is all about immediately stopping to fund NGOs, non-government organizations across the world. He already signed this.
Oh yeah, that
said stop giving money to any organization that's killing children through abortion. He stopped that immediately. And now they're working on through the healthcare and healthcare bureaus to end abortion, quit funding it. If there's any reason for someone in your senator or your congressperson to vote for this new healthcare bill, it's just to end the killing of children.
That's right.
Because it will stop funding abortion. That's probably one of the biggest pushes of why they're not wanting it to happen, because the Affordable Health Care Act, or other known as Obamacare, it funds abortion. One of the first things they did, reportedly, was to be able to put money for being able to take in the lives of children.
Wow. I believe in excess of $500 million. We can research that for you. But
tax dollars.
$500 million
of tax dollars. And when God sees that, that's blood money. That's totally blood money, and it's life. And you can ask the women and men who thought it was a quick answer at the time, and now in their life they're just depressed about it. They feel bad about it, and God has to heal them. God will forgive you. God will heal you. But you ask them, they go, it's real now.
Oh, yeah.
At the moment I was caught up and I thought, but now I realize what it's like. And I started imagining my kid would be 5 today, my kid would be 10 today, my kid would be 20 today. What's God going to do when all of a sudden my kid is in heaven and I'm the one that put my kid there? And it's like all these things begin to happen because the enemy that talks you into taking a life is going to torment you for taking that life. He's just evil. And the best thing to do is just have the child and raise the child, or stop doing what causes children to be conceived in the womb, right? And so God is showing Lou Engle that this is going to happen. And so we've been praying for that. And the reason why we say at the end of every program, end abortion, dear God, end abortion, send revival, because I believe it's a prerequisite. I believe that we're not going to have a full third great awakening unless we got to stop. And if you count the number of abortions that take place in America per county, there's like 3,600 counties and provinces. There's like 2 or 3 every hour or something for every single county or parish in America. And you think about that, Satan, it's like a sacrifice. The child gets put on a sacrifice. It's a metal table surrounded by sheetrock walls, but it's the same as a rock when Molech, and that's the one god that God hated the most, which wasn't a god at all, because they would sacrifice their children to Molech. Well, listen, when we get back from this break, we're going to talk about artificial intelligence, how these planes, the Department of Defense shows this plane flying, and all of a sudden it just literally spits like birthing, a fish birthing, all these smaller drones out, and it goes down and surrounds the target. And what Elon Musk is talking to us about how this artificial intelligence that nobody's really paying attention to. We just talked to the National Governors Association saying that you don't have insight on it right now. If you did, you would be afraid. He said this is an all-outright fundamental threat to mankind on Earth. And so we need to be able to pay attention to that, and we'll talk about it after this break. Thank you for watching VFNtv. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Also, if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. A lot of people want to abide with the Lord, but they just don't have a plan to do it. You can request that plan today at iabide.org. Don't forget you can join us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Download our app and sign up for our newsletter, The Torch, at VFNtv.com.